All right, can y'all hear me now? Yay, you can hear me. Yay. All right, cool. So we will see what is happening. Sorry, I'm late. I'm trying. I've got too much going on. Trying to cross too many boxes off. It's like, calm down. You have all day. It's fine. All right. Let's see. Live. All right, so we'll give Alicia just a moment to come back. Am I crackling? Yeah, the whole sound was crackling a moment ago because Alicia was crackling too. So it might be something to do with Ninja.
I hear.
And I don't know how to fix that.
I can hear
Alicia's
you.
crackling for me too. Yeah, it's something. Ninja is doing something weird.
She said Ninja is doing something weird.
Yeah, because that's why it's the crackling. Because they said I was crackling too, and you're crackling through my speakers. So
you're crackling through mine, yeah. Now I can't hear you. Maybe if I take I took my headphones out and I can't hear you. It's I was trying to use my headphones so that I would block out the background noise, but
we have like 1 million sheets of thunderclips.
I heard that.
Yeah, my AirPods might have been messing it all up. So hold on.
I'll wait. I'll plug my headphones back in, but
Also, the
a little crackly.
Yeah, it's really crackly. The you putting your headphones on does not stop that because it's your microphone, right? So it's still picking up the background noise. It's fine. We don't mind listening to your kids. It is what it is. They're home. But just so you know that the headphones don't work for that.
Oh.
The only thing the headphones work for is echoing. So things coming out of your speaker don't go into your microphone, right? But we still hear the excess noise around the room.
So it doesn't matter if I wear these or not.
No. I don't know how to fix the crackling. That's really annoying because we have a book launch tonight.
And the books are nice.
You know what? Let me switch to Chrome and see if that works. Hold on. I'll be back.
Okay. I'm all by myself. Good morning, everybody. Did you miss me?
All right. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes. Very nice and clear.
Sounds good. All right. It's something to do with Safari. So Ninja and Safari are fighting. All right. So cool. All right. Problem solved. See? Process of elimination. That's how you solve tech problems.
If you hear squawking, it might be a banshee.
So don't listen to it. Tie yourself to the mast.
Right.
I guess that's a siren, but whatever. All right. Sorry about that, guys. I'm late and then nothing worked. I apologize. Doing the best I can over here, man.
We got it. We got it.
We got it, though. But Alicia's back. Yay, Alicia.
Hello, hello.
And she put pictures in her Discord. So, Alicia, if you want to put the link for your Discord in there, too. So, if y'all want to come and join her Discord and come see the pictures from the trip yesterday with the kiddos.
I was like, what am I looking for?
You're like, yeah, it's exhausting, right?
Oh, I didn't have to. I also put pictures of bookcases in the unplanned library reno because the wall is complete and then we added bookcase 5. So I only have one more
Nice.
and then I can start organizing everything.
I love it. I love it. I love it. We're so close to completion.
I know. As long as the bookcases go in before the kids go back to school, then while they're at school, I can organize.
Excellent. And Zwank says, Guten Morgen, Pirates. Happy Milk Chocolate Day. Ooh, I can get behind that
Ooh.
one.
Yes.
Happy Water Park Day. Happy World Nature. Oh, that's like yesterday.
Right?
Because Disney, they raise a lot of money for conservation at that park. And happy Hamburger Day. Oh, Alicia, it's your day.
I had cheeseburger pods yesterday and I had cheeseburger for dinner. So where was that yesterday?
I always laugh. I don't know if y'all remember, but we asked when we always talk about sushi, and Alicia's like, I've had cheeseburger sushi. Does that count? I was like, no. And then yesterday, the pod she's talking about, it's just bao. So it's hamburger. Yep. It's like a cheeseburger in bao. And I was like, dude, are you gonna have like the cheeseburger version of every Asian like specialty dish?
I guess so. It was so good though.
Though I'm pretty sure bao just means bread, but I can't remember. Anyone know? I think it does.
I could Google it, I'm sure.
Let's see. And that's so funny. Alicia's like, every day's hamburger day. What are you talking about?
Yep.
And Molly says, happy ma'am day. Ma'am day? Ooh, I just made that up. Good morning, Molly. But watch the video and you'll see why. And Zwang says, aloha, Molly. And Lindsay says, hey, guys, Puppy and Hubby both slept on the sofa last night, so they are having a nap just now. Oh, is Puppy still sick? What is wrong with Puppy? They should not be sick that long. Puppy is sleeping across my lap, so I can't move. Oh, well, I'll read then. No choice. No choice. Must cuddle with Puppy. Ask Cora. She will verify. Though this morning, she's just being a little brat. I was like, all right, well, we're going to go on our walk, right? And I grab her. She loves to go for a walk. She gets so excited. But as soon as I grab the leash, she's like, no. I was like, dude, but you wanted to go and you have to have this. She's like, no. I'm like, fine. Because I just planted those plants, right? Oh, you do know the W word. Did you come out here? Yeah. Well, all I have to do is get your leash and you'll run away. And it's a halter, right? Like it goes around. It doesn't do, there's nothing violent about it. Okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, and she's like, I'm like, okay, fine. And I just planted those plants in our garden. I'm like, well, I have to water them anyways, right? So I'm like, fine. So I went outside without her and she was like, wait. I was like, nope, sorry. I went and watered the plants and everything. And so I came back in. I'm like, you want to go now? She's like, yeah, let's go. I'm like, okay, that's what I thought.
She was like, no. Yes, okay.
It was so, I'm like, you know what? Whatever, dog. I'm not fighting with you today. I'm going to go without you. She was like, no, wait, don't, mom. Like a 2-year-old.
You go. Don't leave me.
That was funny. And Molly says, hola, Lindsay. And Lindsay says, Kelly, oh, yes, we got all the things. So hopefully we're getting that all correct because I have not smoked for 30 years. My voice should not be gravelly. And Jen says, good morning. I woke up with a cold and no voice this AM, so not feeling the best, taking things slow today. Oh, I'm sorry, Jen. You came back with con crud. Con crud got you.
Yep.
It gets you every time, man, that con crud. Mm-hmm.
I hope you feel better.
Yes, me too. Hope you feel better. And Zwank says, Alicia sounds fine. Yep, we got that one. Yeah, I was not muted, but I have that one. Yep, here, children. We got that all straightened out. And Mary joined us. Yeah, it's all good. Sorry, technical difficulties. Good morning, folks. Zwank says, Kelly, what are you saying? Your ventriloquist act is not working. Well, if it was a ventriloquist act, then there would have been a puppet, so you would have heard me, right? So yeah, it was not working. Yes, and we're all good now. Yay! Thank you. Thank you for verifying. And there's Alicia's Discord, so you can go see the cool pictures. And Lindsay says bookcase photos look fab.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Allie joined us. Oh, Allie, you missed all the technical difficulties. Hello, Kelly, Alicia, and chat. Reading The Hydrogen Murder by Camille Minicino on page 149 and 251. Yay. Yeah, I just want y'all to know I was a responsible human being and I did not stay up all night and finish my book. So I'm still at halfway. But when I went to go lay down, I couldn't fall asleep right away. So I still got to 68% in the 7 days in June, which, by the way, is so good. It is so good.
7 Days in June?
Yeah, by Tia Williams. I kind of want to read everything by Tia Williams right now. But for all I know, it's just these characters. I don't know for sure this is the only thing I've read by her, but it is so good. Great second chance romance. And we just found out why they actually broke up. And it's not why she thought they did. Right? The FMC. And because there was stuff happening behind the scenes she didn't know about. And it's so good. No, quit pushing on me. I love you. Now quit go poop your daddy. Go, this is poop daddy time. Go get daddy. Good girl. Go get him. No, go get daddy. Yeah, good girl. Go get him. No, go poop daddy. She said, no, you said the W word. I thought she didn't know what it meant. She apparently does.
She's like, just kidding.
We just got back. I haven't even finished all my yogurt yet. No. And let's see. Jean says, hello, Kelly and Alicia. 45% of the shippers. Oh, you're reading that fast. So jealous that Alicia met Jen and Corey. Same. Also jealous.
It was so much fun.
That's awesome. Ren says, hello, everyone. Zwig says, ciao, Jean, Ren, and Allie. Ren says, reading The Quicksand Theater Company by Molly Ringle. And at some point, I need to do laundry. Boo. Yes, boo. I have changed the sheets today. It's the last part of laundry, and I get it all done.
I need to do laundry, too.
All of my clothes are even folded and put up. I did everything except the sheets. I know. I know. Some kind of miracle. Didn't even know that was legal.
Was it done all in one day?
Oh, fuck no.
She was like, absolutely not.
No, that's never gonna happen. I can tell you that right now. Ren said, and I did have to rewash one load during this round of laundry, but I'm gonna say not my fault, and that's because the dryer didn't dry it all the way, and I didn't check it at night before I went to bed, so it stayed all night slightly damp. So that didn't. So I was like, nope, it did not rewash. Yeah, so I'm gonna say not my fault. Dryer didn't dry it all the way. I did buy the whole kit to do the dryer thing though, but it's gonna have to wait because this weekend we're going to Bell County to sell books, and then so maybe next weekend we can get the dryer thing cleaned out. And last weekend we put everything aside and did the gardening. So,
which looks nice, amazing.
Thank you. It's so pretty. It's so nice out there watering the plants. It just makes me happy. And no, so Jean, I don't know if you heard mine thing. I did not finish my book last night. I was a good girl. I was responsible. And Jean says, I guess I missed some audio drama. Yes, you did. You missed all the tech difficulties. And Zwank says, yay, Kelly. And Jean says, they can't believe Alicia doesn't already own Tia Williams.
I've never heard of this one.
Oh my God, it's so good. So good. Free library, but I'd heard about it on BookTube, right? And so I found a little free library. I'm like, yes, please. And holy, it's one of the best romances I've read just because the chemistry between these two is so good. Ren says, I'm so jelly about you reading 7 Days in June. I've read Audrey and Bash Are Not in Love by Tia Williams, which follows the daughter, and love that one. I love her. Their daughter, because part of the thing I have for second chance romance is it has to have a quirky side character. It's like required, right? So it has that almost rom-com feel, even though this does not feel like a rom-com, but it has that. There are plenty of funny moments though. But it's my favorite kind of funny. It's the one where the characters are just funny. The storyline isn't, right? The storyline is real and serious, but the characters, they're witty and smart and funny. Oh my gosh, that daughter. I didn't know there was a book about her. I am 100% reading that next. Like I'm in love with her. She's fantastic. And Ali says, ciao, Spank. We'll have to trade, Red. Now you have to read this one and I'll read that one. And Lindsay says, I've read this week's pages of Crooked Kingdom. Me too. I'm caught up. So yay. It's so
I
good.
need to get caught
Right.
up.
Right. It's so good. Today I'm reading The Marriage Portrait by Maggie O'Farrell. Excellent. Ren says, it's crazy how damp laundry stinks so bad. Right? You're like, dude, you just went through the wash. Why are you
Yeah.
smelling so bad? Stupid mildew. So yeah. Excellent. All right. So hey, after all that nonsense, we're not even late. Look how good we are. Like I said, I'm because we're leaving this weekend, I think. So I'm like in a panic over the stuff I have to get done before we leave.
I got a new cup.
You got a new cup.
I don't know if you can see it. It's like so
Not
hard
really.
to. But it's
It's the eyeballs.
it's Haunted Mansion themed. It's one of
gotcha.
those like Starbucks, but it's themed Haunted Mansion, and then the straw topper is a
A
candle.
stabby. It's a no.
Yeah.
It's not a candelabra. It's not a candelabra. It's a stabby. That looks like the devil's fork. It is gonna stab you into eyeballs when you try to take a sip.
Candles.
Yeah, nope. Sorry, stab you right in the eyeballs, or at least the nose when you try to take a sip. Nope, not a fan.
I'll use it when you walk the plank.
There you go. Here's your last drink. Ha ha, gotcha.
Off you go. No, but we had fun. We got Gideons and the cup, and I got some pins. So we got to hang out.
Ren says, I'm down for a trade. Good thing my library has it. I don't know if my library
you go.
has. Let me see if my library has. Audrey and Bash are not in love.
I'll have to see if my library has the one book. We went on the Kilimanjaro safari yesterday, and it had so many animals out.
Right? I fucking love it. They did such a good. Is it Audrey and Bash are just friends? That has to be it. There it is by Tia Williams. Yeah, I love the way they said. I watched when they first built it because, like I said, when we went the first time, it was brand new. They just built it, so they showed exactly how they built everything, so that the animals, where they fed them, everything else is right there where people could see them. It's just really cool. I just love it. So all the pictures that you sent me, were those from the safari?
Those were all from the safari.
Because I don't remember gorillas being in the safari. I thought they were off.
Oh no, the gorilla wasn't. That was on
okay.
the gorilla trail. That's next to the safari.
And I remember like this. I remember it so well. Like that kingdom, like the cichlid pond, with the huge pond just full of the cichlids. I just love that. I love cichlids. Do they still have the naked mole rats?
Yes.
Yeah. See, I love it. I love that.
They had them like the whole. It was like a whole wall of like their burrow and their study of it. And so like there was like I think a mama and her babies in one section, and then there was like a whole nother section that just had all babies and maybe one adult. So it was like they were all like intermingling and stuff. So but we got to see so much. We walked through the aviary, and there was some cichlids in the water there. So there was a whole bunch. But I figured because we basically went through Pandora and then walked around in the circle through the different countries. And by the time we got to do Kilimanjaro safaris, it was like after lunch. So I was just like, I don't know how many animals we're going to see, because I knew that later in the day they kind of put them away slowly. But everybody was out.
I love it.
They had a 3-month-old baby giraffe that was out. So, and you could see like the family being protective because it was sitting there, and then all of a sudden one of the taller ones like walked, so it was kind of hidden. And then our thing went by, and then we got stuck and delayed because there was an ostrich in the road.
And you don't mess with them, man. Leave them be.
Yeah. But we got to see all of them.
Audrey and Bash are just friends is on Kindle Unlimited for me, so I have it available too.
Ooh.
Cora, if you boot me one more time, I'm taking your nose off. It's going to be removed. That's it. No more nose. All gone. And I think it's her. She's very nose forward dog.
Boop.
um,
But
and Ren says, got the title wrong. Whoops, no, we're good. We're
Uh-oh.
good. Found it, no problem.
Okay.
Lindsay said your photos from Animal Kingdom were so good, right? They're so good. And what camera did you use for those? Was it just your phone?
Yeah,
Yep.
it was my phone.
That shows you how close they were, how close the animals were. It's just
Oh
so
yeah.
You didn't take any of the gators when you went over or not gators in this case, crocodiles, when you went over the bridge, the rickety bridge, the crocodiles underneath it.
We didn't go over the rickety bridge.
What?
They took us a different route. I mean, we went over bridges, but they were all flat, and then they had the little coils on either side.
I don't know what that means. And of course, the bridge wasn't really rickety, right? It was designed to feel that way. So you'd be
Right.
scared that you were going to fall into the crocodiles.
No, we didn't go over that one. We went over bridges, but they were like maintained flat, and then the coils that go on either side of the bridge, when we leave, you can hear them snapping. So they're electrified.
To keep the animals down. Yep.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yep.
But other than that, they got free reign.
Well, those animals do. All of the crocodiles are contained. The lions are contained. A lot of the animals are strictly contained.
Yeah.
But even in our zoo, the giraffes and the ostriches are all together. They just run around together.
Yep.
And Helen has joined us. Hello, Helen. Welcome in. Hello, everyone from the UK. Well, it is so good to see you. Happy afternoon for you then. You're not the only one from the UK. We have a few on chat. Let us know what you are reading or writing or I did get a good amount of writing done yesterday. It felt good. So I'm hoping to do that again today. And Ren says, hey, Helen. Allie says, hello, Helen. Zwank says, I told you ostriches are rude. Yeah, they are. Ostriches are mean. So mean. Zwank says, hi, Helen. And Ren says, right, Zwank, they are so mean. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, they said their brains were only as big as a golf ball.
Well, they do say, it's funny that they have shown a correlation between the size of the brain compared to the body, right? So the percentage of the brain size compared to the body and how mean they are. And the smaller the brains are compared to the body, the meaner the animal is. So that's why like hippos are so mean. They're huge and they have a very small brain and they're just dicks. And so you can like go through the animal kingdom and just look at animals like that. The only one who's the exception, of course, are apes because we're assholes and our brain's pretty damn big for our body. And we are complete douchebags.
Good morning.
Did you let Cora out? No, okay. She just wasn't booping me. I was confused on where she went. So okay. You give her a yak.
You told her to stop booping you, and she did.
Like she's that obedient. Gosh, I wish. No, Benny is. He's that smart. Would know what I was saying and would obey. All right, she has a yak chew now. Let's see how she does. All right, so let us start our first sprint. I am going to eat my yogurt first, so I will mute the camera for a moment, and then I will start writing. So I will see y'all in 30. And there is our first sprint. And I didn't get any writing done, but I got all the other preliminaries done. So I am ready to write next sprint. Woot. So how'd you do, Alicia?
I got the kids because they wanted fruit. Lorelai had already eaten, but she wanted fruit, so I got that. And then I did the dishes. So I put dishes away, put dishes in the dishwasher. I cleaned out the sink with the exception of like 5 cups. I don't know what this is, what's happening, but like all of the dishes were getting used. And like we were running out of forks, cups, we ran out of small plates. And I was like, guys, like, use the same plate.
My son would come down, get a cup out of the cabinet, get water from the sink, drink the cup, and put it in the thing. And then every time he come down for another one, he would get the cup. I'm like, dude.
Yes, that's what they're doing. Yes. Yep.
Plus, it's water. You could just take it to your room.
Yep.
Yeah. But then it would just be left in his room and he'd still come down and get a cup.
That's kind of like I let them take water bottles to their room, but at the same time, my son does not recycle the water bottles. So
Just pile up. And my daughter is way cleaner, but sometimes I'll go to her room and she'll just have all these cups. I'm like, dude,
why?
you're killing me. You're killing me. I mean, you're upstairs. Just when you come downstairs, take some with you. Like it's
Right?
like I have like right now I have the plate on the side of my thing, right? But when I get up to leave the room, you know what I do? I take it with me. It's not that hard.
Yep.
Fucks me up.
So then after that, I started to go through and like sign into things that I hadn't signed into, and I still need to do Wordle and connections. So
yeah, connections kicked my butt. After you do it, I'll let you know the category that I was like, I've got 3 of them. What the heck is the last one? You can see on my guess that I kept guessing, and I guessed 3 things wrong every time. I had 3 of them. And I will never get the purple one. I swear the purple one's always last. I never get it. I have no idea. I guess they can just make it really hard because, of course, if you can get the 3, then you can always get the last one, right? That's all I can figure out. They're like, good, we're going to make this as hard as possible. Because I'm like, I cannot. It's weird ass reasons they put them together always, every single time.
And I feel like, because sometimes I'll sit there and go, okay, I've got 1, 2, I made the connection, but then sometimes it's wrong, and then I'm just like, when you see it all together, and I'm just like, who would have thought of that? Like, I wouldn't have thought of that. Like, why would those go together?
Yeah.
Because there was one, I think I did get it, but it was like pure luck that I had gotten it, and it was all like I forget what it was, but they all had a word in common. Maybe it was like strip mall, strip tease, strip. It's like something like that. It was like strip was the common word in all of them, and I was like,
strip steak.
yes,
Yeah, I remember that one. Yep.
And I was
remember
like,
that.
What?
Yep.
I was like, I don't like you, game.
I
don't
but that
like
wasn't the purple one. Do you see what I mean? The purple ones are
Right.
impossible. They're just weird. But this one that I knew 3 of them, I couldn't figure out what the last one was not the purple one. The purple one again, I never would have guessed. Never in my wildest dreams. I remember the hardest one for me is when they did one of the and it was the first 3 letters of each words was a state capital, right? Like it had pho, right? Like the PHO, the Vietnamese soup. And
Right.
pho, and it was because that was for Phoenix, and it had, you know what I mean? It had, I'm like, what? Y'all are, what are you talking about? Who would get that?
Y'all are just fucking with me now.
And they weren't all 3 letters. It was just that the first 3 were. I'm like, yeah, but that's that whole word. Like, how am I supposed to? It was ridiculous. I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to think these were the same.
Yeah.
But again, you only have to get 3. So I think that's their excuse for putting the really hard one in.
Well, I don't like it. So we'll see what this one does.
Let's see. And we had say hello to Helen And Ren was saying, right, Swank, they are so mean, talking about ostriches. And Swank says they are always in fight or flight mode. Yeah, it is mostly fight. When I see every time, I love those zoo shows. And so anytime the vet has to see an ostrich, and it turns out rhinoceroses are just big babies. They're like just really big puppy dogs. Like, it's so funny. See, that's the don't judge a book by its cover. You should definitely judge a book by its cover, but not
I
not
mean, there are some gorgeous covers out there.
100% judge a book by its cover. Well, that's the only thing I do get wrong. Sometimes the cover is freaking amazingly gorgeous and the book is shit, right?
This
Um,
is true.
but if the cover is shit, don't even open the book. Um, the but yeah, so that's my personal thing. Don't even bother. But people and animals are like that. You shouldn't judge an animal or a person by its cover. So we need a better saying, and I don't know what that would be. Oh, Mockingbird in the backyard.
Uh-oh.
Talking about being mean, mockingbirds are freaking vicious. And Tula has joined us. Why, hello, Tula. How are you on this fine afternoon? Hello, Kelly and Alicia. And hey, chat popping in to say hi and tickle the like button. Well, thank you very much. We appreciate the attention. And Livia has joined us. Hi, Livia. I went to click your thing. I saw you were sprinting, but you had just logged off. I was like, well, I missed her. So hello. And Livia says, hi, Kelly. Hi, Alicia. And hi, everyone. And Christina has joined us. I hope you had the best birthday ever.
Yes.
And hi, Zwank, Molly, Lindsay, Jen, Mary, Allie, Jean, Ren, Helen, Tula, and Livia. And remember to hydrate, feed thyself, check the laundry, take meds, stretch, and show some love to the like button. Also, make sure you sub and ring that bell so you hopefully get notified. You would think I would have that memorized, but I don't. I still have to read it. Isn't that weird? I can feel the rhythm in my head, but I can't say it without reading it. Allie says, hi, Tula, Livia, and Christina. Livia says, hi, Allie. Hi, Christina. Zwank says, ciao, Livia. Hola, mama. Livia says, hi, Zwank. And Ren says, separated laundry, that sprint. There you go. Step one. That's
There you
step
go.
one. And Ali says, read to page 167 and 251 in the hydrogen murder. And Zwank says, hi to Tula. And Livia says, hi, Ren. And Zwank says, read Google News. Nicely done. I'm so sorry for whatever you read. I did watch my news this morning, the other part, and I just finished it. So, yeah. Ren says, hey, Livia. Ren says, hey, Christina. And Livia says, I'm going to have a snack and maybe I'll edit another video. I've just edited one and uploaded on YouTube, but I have another 2 to edit. Nicely done, Livia. Ellie says, oop, 166 in my book, not 167. Ah, close enough. No one's babysitting you, Allie. You're good. Swank says, don't judge a rhino by its armor. Yes, right? That's totally works for rhinos.
There you
Just
go.
babies. Not that if I met one in the wild, I would go pet it. They're still, I wouldn't go pet like a wolf either, even though, this dog I boss around, right? We are talking rhinos in a zoo. We're not talking rhinos. It does make the whole Wakanda thing where they're using rhinos as like
Oh yeah.
horses, basically. It makes a little more sense. I'm not sure they're truly domesticatable though. Being big puppies in a zoo is not the same as being an actual animal you can domesticate. Like zebras are undomesticatable. You just can't do it.
We saw so many of those up close yesterday.
It's so cool.
It was so cool.
Let's see. And Jean says, I need to take my allergy pill, but I don't want to. Oh, I need to take my meds. Even though I read it with Christina's thing, I still didn't even enter my brain that I need to take my meds. And that will probably help me, right, if I can take my meds. Swank says, sorry, Tula had a brain fart. And Jen says, worked on a report and got breakfast. Boiled eggs and Greek yogurt with fruit. Why would you boil the Greek yogurt? I don't understand. Why would you do that? I'm just joking, Jen. Nicely done. Very healthy meal. Livia says, hi, Tula, Jean, and Jen. And Jean says, Kelly, you have more rules for your dog than some people have for their kids. I have seen this summer. I also had lots of rules for my kids. So, I would not say it was strict because I wasn't. Like, I don't watch them every second, but we definitely had rules. I mean, I barely made them do house cleaning. There were lots of things I did not do. I was not like this strict. I was not an authoritarian parent, but when I said something, I meant it, and it was over. And as Swank says, Jean, do they make you sleepy? And Jean says, a little foggy. Oh yeah, I can see allergy meds doing that for sure. Well, that was perfect timing. You all rock. So, all right, we are going to start our second sprint.
Woo!
I put 13 hours, 30 minutes. Somehow or another, I typed something weird on there. That's very interesting. That would have been a very long sprint.
Yes.
Oh shit, I have a launch. Never mind. I gotta go. All right, here we go. 30 minutes. Moving browsers on where I have to unmute is very confusing for my brain. And that was our second sprint. I did some reorganizing and I'm feeling pretty good about the beginning, and I'm moving on to the middle. How did you do, Alicia? She's like, I must plug all the things in.
No, Alan is on the phone with so we had one cable company and we got rid of them, so we have a different one now, but we still have their line, their cable line attached to the house. And so it goes from our house to the pole out to the street, but because they cut the trees recently, that pole,
is that what's hanging down?
thing now hangs lower. And we don't want Amazon or anybody to like rip it down. So he's trying to have it removed. He called a week ago and he's trying to like get them to remove it, but no one contacted us to say, hey, we're going to come out and do this. And now he's on the phone with them now. However, when he first started the call, it was one of those like, how can I direct your call AI things? And then the person he is talking to now still sounds like a robot. And I'm just like, dude, that sounds AI, because it's very like the voice is kind of robotic and the responses, it was like, yes, I can help. And I was like, what? And we're trying to get through to them that we do not have this account anymore, but we still have to have the power line thing removed.
You just have to say, talk to real person, talk to real person, talk to real person. And if you hit 0, that can work too.
That's what he was doing, because he kept saying customer service, and I was like, just say representative. But even when he got to the representative,
just say talk to real person.
The representative sounds like an AI.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
That's my problem when I was balancing the account, and I had one stupid thing that I could not get balanced. I couldn't figure out how to do in Zoho. And so I went to chat, because sometimes that works great when it's a person, but it wasn't a person. Right. And it was like, and even said, I am a chat bot, right? Because I tried to give it an image of what it was doing. Right. And it was like, I am a chat bot. I can't work in images, only letters. And I just ended up screaming at the thing, because I'm like, well, you're not a real person. I'm going to yell at you, you motherfucker, because you're not giving me any answers. You're not helping me. And for the record, I need to talk to a real person. They said, let me connect you. And they weren't connecting me. Right. It was just like cycling. I was like, it's because it was after hours. I'm like, there's probably no one there right now. It's after hours. So I'm like, I will call you in the morning. But they send the message on, right? The screen, they send it to a person. And so I got an email the next day that an actual person obviously wrote that told me exactly how to fix my problem. I was like, just fucking, your chatbot didn't know what the fuck it was talking about.
So just stop using chat, please. Stop using chatbots. Yeah, I absolutely hate them.
I'm like, I Googled it first and couldn't find the answer, right? So if I'm going to the chat box, I need an actual person. I already did the artificial intelligence by Googling. So I need a person now. And I did need a person, because that's who answered my question. So.
Well, and this is the other thing too. So like while Alan's dealing with that, I'm trying to update my planner, and I get a notification saying that Lorelai's gastroenterology appointment that's supposed to happen on Thursday has been canceled due to provider availability, which means the person she's supposed to be seeing is not going to be there that day. So why did you make the appointment for that person that day?
Well, maybe they were supposed to, and then something came up.
Maybe. So now I've got to reschedule it.
That's frustrating. That is frustrating.
I'm just like, I just want to beat somebody over the head. Knock some sense into them.
Right?
I know. I'll make them walk the plank.
That's right. Where's your spiky cup?
Can I have the owl that we didn't have? That we didn't have yesterday?
Maybe later.
Are you serious?
Go get dressed.
Children. See? Children poking you all the time. Mine literally just boops me, but same thing.
Right?
All
As
right,
Alan
let's
comes by and says, "Can you tie my?"
see. They're
No.
booping you now.
I like the boopy.
No. If you want me to tie your shorts, you will stop booping.
I like boopy.
Stop it. Go. My God. The life I live. Let me live, please.
Uh, let us see.
Why?
Let's see. And Lindsay said, we're taking Puppy out for a walk as she's being a puppy. Good. That means she's feeling better. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she's being a puppy. And yes, definitely take her out. Mine has finally decided to pass out. She really is a good girl. She's just, as Lindsay says, a puppy. And Molly says, ma'am, arc done. I need to log my books for Comic-Con. Yay, nicely done. One more arc. You rock, Molly. Ren says, got laundry into the wash. That sprint. Woohoo. You're moving it right along.
Me too. Me too. I got a little laundry started.
Yay.
Hiya, Moose.
And Allie says, read to page 184 in the hydrogen murder. I bet you'll get that done today. If not, it'll be really close. And Swank says, ma'am gets her butt pat. What?
What?
And Kiani has joined us. Why, hello, Kiani. Hey, friends. Why, hello. We haven't seen you in a bit. How have you been? Have you been sleeping? I hope so. That would be a good reason not to see you. And Livia says, hi, Molly. Hi, Kiani. And Molly says, I think that video is hilarious. And Zwank has horses. Good horses. And
Why
Molly says, I usually say operator. Oh, I could see that. I could see that. That's definitely more our generation thing. I don't know. My daughter would even think to say that word. Would you think to say the word operator?
No.
Yeah, I think that's our generation, Molly.
I mean, I use it, try it from now on, but.
Yeah, I've never tried operator. But it makes sense. And Pearl says, hello. I mean, if we have anyone on here who's experienced with frustrating phone calls, it's definitely Molly, right? So
yes.
If that works, I would definitely take her advice. Pearl says, hello. Why, hello, Pearl. So good to see you.
Hello.
Mary says, wrote 1 review, 10 to go. There you go. You could do this,
Goodness.
Molly. Or Molly, you could do this, Mary. Move right along. Move right along. How do you review your DNFs? Do you just say DNF 1 star? And Kiani says, I'm house sitting for 2 cute kitties this week. Aw, how cute. Sweet babies. Nellie, Kiani, and Livia says, hi, Pearl and Mary. Molly says, I see our host didn't view the video. We did not. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to get work done. I cannot do that. When I get off, I can usually watch the videos. And Molly says, hi, Livia. And Kiani says, I have been sleeping lots. Good. I am so glad. I hope you feel better too. And Pearl says, hi there, Livia, Allie, Mary, Zwank, and Molly. And Allie says, hi, Mary. Molly says, yes, I did age myself. Yeah, exactly, right? And Molly says, hi, Pearls. And Zwank says, it's from the video Molly posted at the top of chats. I figured the ma'am was, right? Oh, the whole thing was. I'm sorry. The whole thing that you just said was. I gotcha. The ma'am gets her butt pat. That's from the video. That's why we didn't get it.
Oh. There was a video?
Yeah, Molly posted a video right at the very beginning, but I just can't, you know how distracted I get. So I can't, I have to.
Oh.
Last time I checked, let's see, the last few times, one time I started shopping for journaling supplies I don't need. And then the time before that, I, went through a whole bunch of Kindle deal books that I have no interest in reading any of them. And now they're on my Kindle. I just want them off. So yeah, no, I cannot. I'm so distractible. It's ridiculous. I really, really, really want to get this book done this week. So I only have 3 days left. I mean, I'll have some time on Friday to write. And Mary said, hi, Pearl, and hi, Livia. Zwank says, konnichiwa, Pearl. And Mary says, I tell you why I DNF. Oh, so that's how you do it. I gotcha. Excellent.
It's
And
about
Alice-
a horse.
I'm sorry?
The video. It's about a baby horse.
Aww. And And Allie says the hydrogen murder only has 251. I usually read 100 to 150 pages a day, so I should finish it. Yay! You got this. You got this. All right. Nice thing about the cozy mysteries, they are short. So if you just need a dopamine hit from finishing the book, which is why I really wanted to finish this one too. First of all, I really want to know how this series ends. Series enders, like I binge, right? Like I don't want to put them down. But and I wanted that dopamine hit from finishing the book, but I'm like, no, go to bed like a good girl.
He finally got through to someone. Talk to that person. He says that person claims they'll be out on the 31st. On the 31st, we might be going to Busch Gardens.
They shouldn't need you here to take the wire down.
That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, they shouldn't need you here to take the wire down. Awesome. All right, well, let us start our last sprint. Here we go. And there was our last sprint. How did everyone do? How's your morning been, Alicia? Back to the routine.
That was our last sprint.
Yep, that's it. 3 sprints. Hey, I was done at like 10 yesterday. I like was on it.
Wow, really?
I know. I've been on it, man. I am focused. I am not kidding about getting this book done, man. I am like
He's like, I need to get this done.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm gonna
there's
I'm
no
gonna
ifs, ands, or buts.
you know how hard it is to make me focus. So if I am focused, I'm taking full advantage.
I called the gastroenterology people,
Mm,
and so they were able to reschedule me. Now it's not until like her second day of school.
of course. What convenient timing.
So now I'm gonna have to pull her out of the second day of school. So whoever her teacher is, I'll give them a forewarning.
Heads up, yeah.
Yep.
Well, hopefully doing this, she might miss the second day of school, but hopefully they'll find some answers so she'll miss a lot less of school throughout the year.
That is true. But she will be there for the most of the day. I just have to pull her out at like, I think the appointment's at like 1:30. So I have to pull her out at like 12:30 just so I can pick her up and get there in time.
On the second day of school, it'll be fine. You just gotta have to
Yeah.
have someone else pick up Alan.
Well, no, that in theory we should be done in time because on I think that's a Tuesday, so they wouldn't get out until 3:15. So I'm thinking if it's an hour, hour and a half, then I should be able to go back and pick him up. If
You're
not,
so much
I
better
will,
than that than me.
I will also notify Grandpa just in case.
Just in case.
Making
Just make
sure
sure you
he's
have pants on, okay? Yeah.
yeah. Or if he can't do it, if he's teaching a class or whatever, then I'll be like, Alan, you need to be around for this time.
Yeah. This time you're not going to North Florida. You need to be local just
Yep.
for this day. And
Do
only
your
as a
paperwork.
backup. That's right.
Do your paperwork on this day.
You can work from home today. That'd be great.
Exactly. So we did that. I was a little frustrated about that, but it is what it is. And then I went through a bunch of. Apparently, I've been doing screen captures of books so that I could write them down later. So I wrote those down on my books to look into list, and then I started the grocery list because I got to do that today because we have no milk.
Well, we always say if we're out of milk, eggs, or bread, we're out of food.
True.
That's the very basics of food in our household. Though nowadays it's more lactose-free milk for Safo and almond milk for me, but still milk. A milk product of the only time I buy milk now is if I'm baking something and we get like whole milk.
True.
And heavy whipping cream if we're making a cream sauce, but not like for our everyday drinking. 'Cause our son was the big milk drinker, and I would have some every now and again, right? My daughter would have some every now and again. So without my son living with us anymore, it's just really not part of the.
You're like, I don't need it.
No, we're good. It just spoils before we drink it all. We get a small. We had already switched to half a gallon out of gallons, where we drink like 4 gallons a week, and then as Xander got older, 2 gallons a week. And here as an adult, we were up to 1 gallon a week. Now and then he moved out. We went to half a gallon a week, and we weren't drinking it all. So now we've gone to like the quart one.
Oh wow. No, I know what you mean because right now I have to get like 2.5 gallons just to like make sure that they have enough to drink because between Alan and Lorelai, I'm saying older Alan, they will go through a gallon a week, if not more.
Yep,
And
that was
then-
Xander. He would drink like a gallon a week on his own.
Yeah, and then I've got to have at least a half gallon just in case I need it for dinner or something.
Hmm.
I'm like, this is crazy. Y'all drink too much milk.
Milk's good for you, and it's relatively inexpensive, right? You know, compared to other things. So take it.
No, this is true.
Let's see how chat did on that last sprint. Molly put the link in again with the baby pony, and I'll watch it when I get off. And maybe I'm so trying to cut. If anything throws me off, I swear I will have a temper tantrum.
Don't do it.
Mary says hi to Allie. And Molly says, speaking of stuff, your Kindle days, today's a romance class. Molly, what are you doing?
No.
It's all right. I'm not clicking it. It's all good. I regret the last one, so I'm not doing it again. We're okay. Molly says, for a schedule of upcoming free book days. Oh, there's a schedule on
That's
BookBub.
the stuff your Kindle day schedule.
Well, maybe look at it, see if I need to put any of our books in it. I don't know that it
There you
works
go.
though. Again, you stuff your Kindle, you don't read them. And Molly says August readathons are just around the corner. Yes, they are. That I might watch, because I am wondering what readathons there are in August. I wouldn't mind doing a readathon. I'm not doing the August arc, the arc August, because it's competitive. I won't do competitive. But I'd like to do that because I'd like to get to what? To read?
I just want to be able to read in August.
Well, having readathons motivates me to read more. Not that I need to read more, so maybe I don't need to, but I will look at that one. And Lindsay says, back from walk with puppy. Phoned vet again as she is still poorly. Oh, even on the walk, she's not feeling. That is not good. Just need to speak to my sister-in-law to give advice from vets today. We're only feeding her white rice to try to help settle things. Unless it's a gluten problem. Maybe she just needs chicken.
Do like a chicken and rice mixture.
Yeah, but that still has the. Well, there's no. Wait a minute. There's no gluten in rice. Never mind. Because I had a dog that was having trouble with gluten, so I had to make sure I had to get her food that was not gluten. But it wasn't all intestinal with her; it was her skin. Like she looked like she had mange. And the vet was no help at fucking all. And I was like, you know what? Thanks, vet. I'm gonna switch her food and see if that works. And it did. It was just a step one. You know what I said? There's all these things. There's all these steps. And step one happened to work. And I'm like, yes. It means I had to buy the more expensive food. But, the poor baby was miserable. She was all itchy. And I was like, I can get you some better food, sweetheart. And Molly says, poor pupper. And Mary says, thanks, ladies. Absolutely. Thank you for being here. I hope you got more reviews done. And Ren says, put laundry in the dryer that Sprint. Thanks for Sprints, Kelly and Alicia. Sprints just zoomed by today. Yes, they did. Today and yesterday. I've been rocking it.
Thanks for the reminder, because I got to switch my laundry.
There you go. And Allie says, I read to page 200 in the Hydrogen Murder. I will definitely finish today. Yay. Molly says, hey, no problem. My child is just suffering over here. We can wait. Your child? Oh, for the thing?
It's
not an emergency. Not suffering every second, right? So
yeah, no, she's fine. It's just like a periodic, like every 3 months or so, the same thing happens, and I want to know why it keeps happening.
Yeah, they can at least take a look and see if there's any damage too, right? Because that could be the problem too. Because too much of that, it starts to eat away the teeth. It does problems. So that she should have baby teeth, so it's no problem right now. But you'd want to get rid of it before she doesn't,
Her baby teeth are like stubborn because she's only lost one.
It's all that milk.
One that's loose, but it won't come out. That's what I'm thinking. She drinks so much milk that her teeth are like, nah, we're good.
I'm kidding.
We'll just stay a little longer.
Though my son lost all his teeth early, my daughter lost all of hers late. It's like, it's not.
That's kind of where I'm at with my children, because my son, we actually had to have a couple of his pulled, and he's finally getting in his front 4 teeth. So he's happy about that. But yeah, we had the same thing. He lost his early. She's only lost one, and she's 7. So I'm just like, what is going on?
Yeah. She had one that was really loose and driving her crazy at Girl Scout camp, and all the girls conspired to pull it out. So they did. It was funny. Let's see. And Molly says Alicia, yeah, it's more like Mama's suffering. Let's find this answer. Zwank says, put wash into dryer. Oh, Zwank did it too. Apparently it's laundry day. I better go do my sheets then.
I mean, we did laundry on Sunday. Well, I did laundry on Sunday because I wasn't going to have hubby do it on his birthday. But I haven't finished. Like I did like the kids and part of ours, but then I had to finish the rest.
Oh, I get you. I understand. I just washed mine and Kevin's at this point. It still takes me more than one day. And I have to, I bought some new under things. So I just de-tagged all of them. So I'm going to just wash them with the wash.
That'll probably be me in about a week or so, because I ordered some new stuff.
Yep, I needed more. I was like, oh, too many with holes. I always look at them. I'm like, we're not that poor. That's what I always, we're not that poor. I don't need this many pair of underwear with holes in them. And Molly says, "Oh, my Bell Kitty makes good poopies. I almost passed out. Oh no." Does that mean they're good? Should they stink that bad? Jean says, "Books to look into." Alicia sounds like she is buying books.
Nope. I make a list and I either see if my library has it or I wait until I can buy books to check them out.
Plus, after Dungeon Crawler Carl, or so after we finish Crooked Kingdom, we get to like go through our lists and choose what to vote for next. I love that. I love choosing what the 3 books are. I don't know why. It's just fun. It's fun. It's like a game.
Probably have to update the list, don't we? Because we both got a couple of new books that we might have the same.
I put Red Winter on it, but I didn't put Yesteryear.
Oh, I don't have Yesteryear.
Oh, I thought you said you did.
No.
Okay. But I did put Red Winter on there.
I thought there was another one that we each had. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. And Pearl says, "Thank you for the sprints. Absolutely. Thank you for being here." And Molly says, "It will save Kelly. Do your stuff first." Thank you, Molly. Thank you. I'm trying so hard. Kiani, you reminded me I had a Stuff Your Kindle to check out for today. Do I need to? No, but I'm going to browse. I mean, it's not like it cost any money, right? I have no issue. It makes sense. Molly says, "Livia has Audio August." Yeah, I remember the Audio August did look pretty cute. I remember because she had the map, right? She has that map. Jen says, thanks friends. Hope to see you at some point later. I am sure I will be around as I'm trying to get editing done today too. So once I get my goal done for today writing, which I have not done, and then I need to not make my goal, and then I need to edit. I have 60 pages I have to edit today to stay on top of it. Jean says there is a non-competitive team in an ARC August Moonlit Manuscripts. Where'd you go? There you are. Jean says, "Thanks for the sprints. I'm going to get a coffee in a moment." Excellent. I might get coffee today because it sounds yummy. So Mike says, "Small dogs should not eat chicken because it makes them itch and chew on their feet." I mean, only if they're allergic to it, but I don't have much experience with small dogs, so I have no idea. Livia says, "I started to edit another video, but I want to read, so I'm going to have a reading break." I had one. Well, I know my my husband's aunt, they would boil chicken, and they do chicken, rice, and usually peas, and spinach, I think. They would actually cook their dog's food, and that's what the dog ate. And they had a Shih Tzu. They had a small little dog, and he was healthy as can be and sweetest thing. Which is not normal with the Shih Tzu. So I won't say it's abnormal. It depends. It was Shih Tzus. And Livia says, "I started to edit another video, but I want to read, so I'm going to have a reading break." That sounds fair.
There you go.
Molly says, "Yay for reading." And Livia says, "Thanks for the sprints." Absolutely, Livia. Thank you for being here. Swing says, "Thanks for sprints. See you all tomorrow." Absolutely. We will be here bright and early. And Ellie says, "Thanks for sprints, Kelly and Alicia." Kelly, no one sees your holy underwear, but everyone sees the stickers in your journal. It's true. It's true. It's true. I don't know. Well, I mean, somebody sees my holy underwear, but they don't care. But I don't like it. Pearl says, "When are we doing Dungeon Crawler Carl? Do you remember the starting day?" And Jean is the Red Winter. That's one I'm definitely gonna rally to put that one on the list. This one. I've heard nothing but amazing reviews, and I want to read it so bad.
Let's see. We discussed Crooked Kingdom at the end of August, and then we start Dungeon Crawler Carl September 2nd.
There you go. So first week in September, we start Dungeon Crawler Carl, Jean.
Yep. I believe I put the
Pearl.
Let me see if I put the breakdown, because I'm pretty sure I put the breakdown in Discord. Clicky click, I clicked. Yes, breakdown is in the channel for Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Excellent.
Because it's basically going to be every Wednesday in September. We'll start it on the 2nd and discuss it on the 30th.
And there we are. Emily says we have to vote on it, Pearl, but Crooked Kingdom first. Yeah, Crooked Kingdom, then Dungeon Crawler Carl. Remember, I always like to be a book ahead because that way everyone can acquire the book, right? Make sure they get it from the library, put it on hold from Libby, however it is, so that we've given them time to acquire the book before we started. So
Yeah.
we're always one book ahead in choosing. So when we're done with Crooked Kingdom, then we'll vote for the one that's after Dungeon Crawler Carl.
Yep.
And Alicia put Pearl Sprints in. Excellent. We can hop over there, get some more work done. Molly says, thanks for the link, Alicia. And
You're
Jean
welcome.
says, books to look into. Sounds like a good video idea. It does, actually. And Molly says, wait, we are for sure doing Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yep, Dungeon Crawler Carl
Yes.
1.
Yep. By
So-
1 point. Just one.
And Pearl tests September 2nd. Thank you. I have it and want to read it along with you. Yay! I am very excited to read it. All of my friends are very excited. I'm finally reading it. I feel like I already know all the characters, so we'll see what happens. I've seen them all cosplayed. But yet again, I will see Matt Dinneman one more time before I read the book. I think that's funny. And well, what is next then? Yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl. So we just don't have the one after that. Oh, never mind. I'm so confuzzled. You're good. You're good. It's early. I'd reread Red Winter with you, right? Did you love it? Because I swear everyone, even one of my friends got the ARC. She works at a small bookstore and she's been raving about it since then. So it's been a long time and I've wanted to read it since then. And I read another book last year about the monster in France. And then I read all stuff because I wanted to know. And they think it was lions. They think it was lions that escaped from somebody's private enclosure.
Oh.
But yeah, so it's a real life thing they're basing this on. And Pearl says, thank you for dropping my link. I will be live till 4. That is perfect. And Molly says, especially if it ends up in October. And yeah, October would be the next one.
Yep.
And Kiani says, I know there was a Carl in it. I know Carl and Mongo and Princess Donut and like the alien voice and the like all the like I know so many things because I swear everyone I know has read it. I feel like at this, you feel like when everyone has been talking about it, you're like, I'm the last one to read this, right? That's what I feel like with Dungeon Crawler Carl. Yeah.
I feel that way with anything Sarah J. Maas except for Crescent City, because I've read Crescent City, but I have not read the others. And everyone else is like, why haven't you read it? You can't read this without that. And listen, I'll read it. Just leave me alone. I know I'm the last one to read it. It's fine.
I mean, I'm curious. I'm curious to read it, but I'm not driven to read it. So I think that one I don't feel it as much, even though I've not read them either.
I figure the more I read it, then the less I have to read later.
And Swank says DCC is on KU. Yes, which is where I will read it. That's where my husband read it too. So that's why it counted. If it's on, if Alicia owned a copy, but it's on Kindle Unlimited, I counted it as both of us owning the copy. I mean, if I wanted to read it.
What was that?
If it was on Kindle Unlimited, but you owned the physical copy, then I counted that as us both owning it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I have access to it. So, and Molly says, I loved it. The Red Winter. Good. So yeah, I really want to read that one, but we'll see. So we will. I can already tell you I'm gonna vote for that one to be on the list next, and then the other two we'll have to see. I don't know if Alicia has priorities. We'll find out. But we have 5 weeks before we have to decide. So. And Molly says I will have that month off because I just read it for Uber points in Comic-Con. Ooh, nice. The Dungeon Crawler Carl, you mean, right? And Molly says, oh, actually, I can read the webtoon while you guys read DCC. There you go. Experience it in another form. Yeah, I saw the graphic novel at Barnes & Noble when I went and bought the gift for Dr. Nancy Katz the other day.
They have a graphic novel version?
Yeah. So he's Matt Dinneman is a genius. And he was funny because when I talked to him last time, he was like, he's been published since 2003 was his first book that was published. So he's not new to this game. And which is why it's on Kindle Unlimited, by the way, that he was very genius at the way he played this. And like he only gave away the hardback copies.
Yeah.
And not even special edition rights. That's what he gave away for Dungeon Crawler Carl. So all of these other things that are happening, he has all those rights. Now he does have an agent that's helping him negotiate contracts and stuff at this point, but
Right.
it's, and again, he was first published in 2003, so he had an agent with that too. That wasn't indie published time.
Mm.
And so, you know what I mean? He's like, he's been around, he knows what he's doing, and he just stuck with it. And that's the trick with writing, man. That's why the rule 1 is don't quit your day job. You just got to stick with it long enough to really know what's happening. And really meet enough people and, you know what's going on. So, but I love him. I love him. He's awesome. And Molly says, oh, actually, I can read the web. Yep, we got that. All right, cool. All right, well, thank you, everyone. Do you have any last words, Alicia?
Today's Tuesday, so tomorrow is 100 Pages Book Club, where we continue reading Crooked Kingdom. I think we're on, like, was it like 104 to whatever, 200?
Yeah,
We're in the
205,
second
but
section.
yeah, we're at the second 100. Yeah.
Yep.
That is 100 and some change, which Dungeon Carl will be too. 100 and some change, but just a little bit.
Yep.
All right.
And then I have to set schedule next Sunday sprints.
Excellent. Yeah, I need to schedule Morning Pirates. When I need a break, I will do that. Maybe I'll do that in between when I'm done writing and when I go to switch to editing another person's work. I have to clean my brain a little, so I could probably set the sprints for August. And I think I'm pretty good all through August.
Oh, and we will be going to Busch Gardens on Friday, so
Yes.
you guys will not have morning time pirates that day.
Yes.
So you get a day off.
Yep, I told him yesterday, but we'll remind you every day so that you know.
Yes.
And we do have book launch tonight. So if you want to come on and talk to Terry SG, George, our dev editor, will be on as well, or acquisitions editor, but she dev edited this, developmentally edited, content edited, however you want to call it. And so it is a hard sci-fi. So if you like some hard sci-fi, it's really, really good.
I don't know if I do or not.
I don't know. You'd have to read the first one.
What's the first one?
Blind Angels. I actually don't know if this would be your thing, but I think you would enjoy Murder on the Interstellar Express, because
I have that one.
That one is a murder mystery,
Uh-huh.
right? That one's not hard sci-fi. This one's hard sci-fi. So
Okay. I'll let you know if I like the Interstellar Express one,
yeah,
and then I'll go from there.
it does have cursing in it. Mary, do not read it. You will not like that one. Murder is not for you. This one's good and clean. It's fine, but murder, Mary would not like that one. Let's see. And Heather joined us just in time for us to leave again. Again, we miss you, Heather. I hope you got some amazing stuff done this morning, but it is so good to see you. And Molly says, hear that, Alicia? You have to keep your kids.
I have to keep my kids.
Did
Why
we
would I
talk
get
about-
rid of them?
Like, wait, was that an option?
No one told
yeah,
me this option.
What is this theme? I guess this theme is Alan's birthday this week, right?
Well, I did show it on the stream. I don't know how many people saw it, but it's
Animal Week. Well, that's perfect. You Busch Gardens and Animal Kingdom. That totally works.
Yep.
I hope Alan likes. I hope Alan Senior likes, or your husband. I hope he likes animals.
He does.
Good. Good.
Yeah, it's very confusing over here at my house because we have 3 Allens. There's senior, junior, and third. So if I say junior, you know which one.
You call him little man. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm sorry, you
Yep.
do not have the same name. You call them by their middle name. You ever think of do that?
No, because they're all Edward.
Yeah, but you don't call them all Edward. Do you see what I mean? That's what we did, because my dad was Roger and my brother was Roger Jr., right? So my mom would call my dad Roger, and she wanted to call my brother RJ for Roger Jr., right? RJ, but I was 2.5 and I couldn't say RJ. I could only say J. So his name became J. So it was Roger and J. But he hates J. So he wants to be called Roger. So I call him Roger now.
I think his dad has started going kind of by like Al. And then
there you go.
He's Alan Jr. to me. And then the other one is Little Alan or Tiny Man. So it's just
Won't be tiny forever.
I know. He's almost as tall as I am. I've got like a 1.1 inch window, and then he's as tall as I am.
Once
I'm like,
puberty hits,
"Stop
forget it. That's right.
growing." Just stop growing.
I love it. All right, so I'm going to head over to Pearl's channel, and thank you so much for being here, and we will see you all tonight for the launch, hopefully, and if not, we will see you tomorrow morning.